Well, this is it. The promised land. You've made it to that super exciting and definitely not so stressful residency application process. Based upon a 4-week, 6-week, or 12-week rotation, you are now pursuing your chosen specialty forever. So, no worries, just boil yourself down into a handful of simple words placed into an online application, and the interviews will start pouring in. You may have avoided all those pimping questions last year, but you'll have a much harder time avoiding those interview questions on the interview trail, and they'll be much more difficult.
Tell me about yourself.
So, who else are you interviewing with today?
What do you do for fun?
What do you do when you're not working?
You do have hobbies, don't you?
So, why would you possibly want to come to this program?
Why do you want to come here?
What makes you a good fit for this specialty?
Have you really thought through this whole psychiatry thing?
Tell me why you think you might be worthy of the specialty of neurology.
Tie 20 surgeon's knots. You've got 10 seconds.
So you probably know I'd ask this question, but you gotta tell me about that pass in medicine. Where did that come from?
Could you just tell me what the effect of elevated phosphorus is on sodium secretion in the kidney tubule? That's a pretty obvious question.
A patient comes in, tachycardic, hypertensive, and wearing a banana suit. What do you want to do?
Okay, most of our interviewees are able to rattle that right off. Oh, that's fine. Thanks.
What would you say is your favorite neurological reflex?
What is Cloquet's node? Because I love Cloquet's node.
I'd like you to walk me step by step through your plan to conduct a research project during residency.
All right, now I'm going to ask you my favorite question to ask. Do you have a significant other?
So, how are things between you and your spouse?
Why is it you only have 3 publications at this point?
What are your thoughts on the NSABP B06 study?
How many lawyers do you have in your family?
Do you have any connections to the West Coast?
What would you say is the most important organ system in the body?
Where's your family?
If you could invite anyone over to dinner at your place for a dinner party, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
So, are you targeting the Midwest?
How often are you in Shavasana?
Are you looking at other Chicago programs?
So, how many times have you seen your therapist recently?
So, if I had to ask you favorite colors, purple or maroon?
Do you have any questions?
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 You catch all that? When you're not off interviewing, one of the most important things you'll be doing is research. According to AAMC data, Pritzker students list research blocks as some of the most rewarding and productive experiences of their 4th year. This will all culminate in the annual Senior Scientific Poster Session. Then the last thing you'll have to worry about this year is the match.
La
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch.
And as long as you ignore the fact you ranked fewer programs than we recommended, you'll be fine. Seriously, guys, you'll be fine. And just remember, we have full confidence in you. No matter what happens this year, in the long run, you're going to be successful. The final thing to remember is the corridors of... Oh, yada, 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 yada. You know the deal. Huh.
Woodruff the Pritzker buff.